guys, it was quite hard to find this exact situation. The first profit of today's string session. Really nice. Only after this situation you can enter short position. Hey guys, have you ever thought about how dependent we become on indicators? All these colorful lines, bars, hints, arrows, and so on. Every trader can't imagine his trading life without all this colorful, beautiful stuff. But what if I told you that you don't need them? Practically any indicator can be thrown away and replaced with just moving price, with technical analysis, and just the basics of the market, of the charts. Let's use our brains 100% today and analyze the chart by ourselves. And I remind you that I have my own Telegram channel with tons of useful content, for example, guides, checklists, and settings for indicators I use every day. So guys, if you're interested in growing your skills, then the link in the description to this video, I will wait you there. So guys, let's act this way. I will show you the templates, the examples of price action. I will break down you the system you can enter this exact setup, and then we will try to find this setup on the real market and make some trades. Okay guys, let's get it started. So you can see here candlesticks and a trend line. The trend is upward, and you see this situation on the market, and what can you do here? So the first and the main advice is to do nothing and to wait until the next candle, because you don't have enough information what you can do here. You don't have any other levels, you don't have indicators because we turned them off, and you don't have information what price will do in the next moment. So the most just clean decision is to wait until the next candle. So the next picture, now we see the next candle, and the candle is going down, and the worst thing you can make here is to enter short position because you think that the trend is changing the direction. But guys, here can be a fake out. Yes, you're waiting for a breakout. You see that here, here, and here the price is touching our trend line, and you're waiting to see the breakout. So you're really emotional. You know that breakouts usually happens when the candles are touching the trend line for the fourth time. So you see that the candle is touching the trend line. You see even more that the candle is going down, and you see a breakout. But guys, here is the trick. The price can just test this level and get back above the trend line, and you will lose your trade. So if you want to collect the breakout of a trend line, then you should wait until the price consolidates below the level, and only after this situation you can enter short position. On the contrary, if you see that the price just was testing this level and then it goes back above the level, then here you can make a great trade collecting a bounce from this level. And on this picture, on this example, we can see that the price just stops below our level. We see 3 candles under our trend line, and then the trend is changing its direction. And here is the most wonderful moment to enter a short trade and to collect your profit. And this picture is one of hundreds possible scripts connected with this exact candlesticks chart. So we see that here was a strong trend, green line. We see the regularity, and then the direction changes, and now we see red line. We see a new regularity connected with the change of the direction. We see downward trend. So now let's try to find something like this on the real market. You can use any broker you'd like, but I will use my broker I get used to trade with. So guys, without cheating, just turning off all the indicators and this one also. Okay, wonderful. Only I and the chart, and of course my brain here to help me to figure all these patterns and make some profit. Okay, it is a hard work to find something like this because it can take a lot of time looking for these positions, and maybe I'll just show you in the history of the asset, not to waste a lot of time looking for exactly this situation. Okay, let's switch to a bigger time frame. Oh, guys, it was quite hard to find this exact situation. So, here is a great moment to enter this position bounce from level. Yes, maybe it's a little bit. I'm entering a little bit late because you see that I've just missed some time. But guys, I'm pretty sure that this trade will end up in plus. Okay, let's just wait till the end of my trade and just then I will give some commentaries about this situation. So I guess that this pattern looks quite similar to the examples. We see three touches of the trend line, and maybe later here we can wait for just a great breakout. So guys, 10 seconds left and the trade is pretty closed. And yes, congrats, the first profit of today's string session. Really nice. So guys, you can see that the price just continues growing, and if I had more time I would enter a few more positions right here, but I have another purpose of this video. So my advice is to enter a trade in this exact situation if you want to collect a bounce from level, just like here you see that here is a great drop of the price, and just after it we see that the price is growing quite confident. And then if you are waiting for a breakout, of course breakout in a downward trend, in a downward direction, but the third touch of the trend line practically never leads to breakout, so you should be really attentive and very careful. You should wait until the price consolidates below the level if you want to be 100% sure that your trade will be profitable. Well guys, 100% is quite optimistic because every strategy has drawbacks, and you can just minimize your risk using risk management and money management rules. By the way, these rules you can find in my Telegram channel, the link in the description to this video. So guys, I want to show you the breakout. I love breakout so much, just can't imagine. So here can be a breakout because you see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, more than 7 times the price was touching this trend line. It means the trend line is extremely strong, and maybe we need some time to wait until a breakout. So let's switch to another time frame. 10 minutes is too much, 1 minute, and let's see what we're having on the chart. Here was a fake out, here was also tiny fake out. Okay, so guys, maybe let's add here another one, trend line. See that here is a triangular, so the price will be stuck in this corner just in a few minutes, and then we will get our breakout. So guys, while I was waiting for a breakout on the previous currency pairs, I was just checking another currency pairs, and I found this diamond. So we can see here a mirror level. So here is this level is a support level here and a resistance level here. It is the one just wonderful side of this currency pair, and the next one that we're waiting here for a breakout, and the breakout can happen just in a few minutes. Yes, the previous currency pair was quite good, we had a triangular there, but this one way more faster and interesting. I guess that in a few minutes we will have a breakout here and we will collect this breakout. So you see that the price was touching this level 1 2 3 4 5 times already, and the next touch can be the touch we are waiting for. Really nice, but let's wait, and remember we never enter between the levels. So we can see here 2 levels and we never enter between these levels. By the way, here we see this part of the chart is called retest. The price was retesting the level, both the high level and the lower level. So after situations like this one, we can wait for a breakout. Furthermore, the candle that will make a breakout can also renew local heights. Pay attention how close we are to this exact point. And in this case, we will see the price skyrocketing. And this is the most wonderful part of trading, when you see that the price is jumping in the direction you bet. So guys, the price is at the level and I've entered position just at the level, but I'm preparing to make a catch up because this trade is quite risky. I always recommend you to wait until the price consolidates above the level you want to go long, but this exact moment can be the moment of truth. Oh my god, guys, just take a look at this. Really nice, so adorable. Guys, because of these moments I like trading, you see that this setup worked out really clear and we get our profit. Just pay attention that the price can go down right here. Here can be just retest, but we've managed to enter at right moment and take our profit. Guys, I need all your attention right now because I want to explain the differences between breakout of the trend line or horizontal level. So if you want to be really confident in your trade, if you're collecting a breakout of a trend line just like here, you should pay attention to two main things. The first thing is that direction has changed. You can see that here was a downward trend, but at this exact point the trend has changed the direction and now the price is growing. So guys, this is the first issue. And the second, you should wait until the price just consolidates above this red level. You should be sure that the price won't go down, that the price just stops at this level, waits a little bit and then continue the growth. This is really important. And this is the difference from breaking out just a regular horizontal level. Let me show. It's quite typical situation, you see? And if you want to collect a breakout of a regular horizontal level, then you shouldn't wait neither for a change of the direction nor for a consolidation after a breakout, because it is the typical way how a breakout of a horizontal level happened. And you just need to collect an impulse. You see that here the price was quite on the quite low part of the chart, and then here is an impulse. Price is jumping and you need to wait until this exact moment to collect this impulse. These impulses happen really fast, rapid, and you need to be really attentive. This is the situation that is also called mirror level. You see that this level was a resistance level for these candles and now it is a support level. So the price is changing side of this level, and this is quite a nice example how breakouts can happen just really regular. And this level is also can be detected as a strong level because price just stuck to it. Really, it fluctuates, changes the direction near this level. So I've already shown you this exact situation on the real market. And the last but not least picture is a triangle. And well, this is a figure of technical analysis, and to be honest, I don't like the figures of technical analysis because practically all of them doesn't work as you expect. Let me show you. For example, head and shoulders, the easiest figure of technical analysis. People often think that okay, here we have a shoulder, here is a head, and then a shoulder again. It can look like this. And people say, I have the first shoulder, I have the head, and I have the second shoulder. When the price will go down, we will see that the price will go down. Oh my god, just don't move, please. Okay, I'll draw like this. So, but on practice, this pattern has no sense. Well, because we don't see here just any level, we don't see the previous history of this asset, so we can't make analysis, but the price can also go just in this direction. So the price won't act like you expect only because it is a head and shoulders pattern, because there can be other levels, other reasons why the price can go in the opposite direction you expect. And I will try to find and show you why this figure of technical analysis doesn't work. So guys, take a look at this pattern. Maybe it's not really vivid, but let me clarify this pattern. Just I will draw you these head and shoulders. So I hope that now you can see this pattern more clear. And now just take a look that direction the price went right after this figure happened, and you've noticed this figure. Yes, you see that the price is going. Why? Because the global trend is uptrend. Here was for a long time. It's not a rule that the figure of technical analysis will work. But speaking about triangular, it's not as useless. This exact triangular is called ascending triangular. We can see an overall uptrend price through the whole chart. Then we get accumulation and a sharp rally near the apex of the triangular. Why do I say the uptrend isn't ending here? Just because you see, because the lower points of this chart keep rising steadily. Yes, we see that the price is going down for some times, but pay attention that here, the price is becoming a little bit higher. And in other words, we can see two levels here. We can see a horizontal level and an uptrend. And here is the apex of the triangular. Here we can see a consolidation of the price. And here, volume is increasing here. And just before the price started rapidly growing, we see spring effect. Volume and price action builds up within one range right here, and then we get a breakout. Guys, of course, I'm a little bit too late, but my main goal was to show you how the breakout of a triangle happens. So I'm not really upset that I've missed a just wonderful breakout. See that 4 candles before there was a breakout. My example was with one horizontal line and trend line, but here are two trend lines and a clear wonderful breakout. Okay guys, maybe you don't trust me, then you can try all these by yourself on your demo account or just any way you'd like, and then you can share your experience with me and other people in the commenters to this video or to other video. It depends on which topic you want to discuss. So guys, and this is all for today. I appreciate you watching this video till the end. If only one thing of all this video was helpful and helped you to move forward, then I'm really happy and you spent your time with pleasure and useful. So guys, thank you and see you later. Bye.